What if you could see every life you might have lived? What if one small choice could change everything? In the Midnight Library, a woman gets a chance to explore many different versions of her life. She discovers that happiness is not always where we expect it to be. Nora Seed is a 35-year-old woman who feels unhappy with her life. She lives alone, loses her job, and believes she has failed at many things. She regrets many choices she made in the past. She thinks her life could have been much better if she had made different decisions. One day, after a very difficult time, Nora finds herself in a strange place called the Midnight Library. The library is not a normal library. It exists between life and death. Inside the library are endless books. Every book shows a different version of Nora's life. Each book is based on a choice she could have made. The librarian is Mrs. Elm, Nora's old school librarian. Mrs. Elm explains that Nora can open any book and live that version of her life. Nora becomes excited. She wants to find the perfect life. First, she tries a life where she became an Olympic swimmer. In that life, she is famous and successful, but she soon learns that success does not remove every problem. Next, she tries a life where she became a famous musician. She had once dreamed of being a rock star. At first, everything looks wonderful, but she discovers that fame also brings stress and loneliness. Nora continues exploring many different lives. In some lives, she is married. In others, she travels the world, studies science, or follows different dreams. Every life seems perfect from the outside, but each one has its own challenges. As Nora moves from life to life, she begins to understand something important. No life is completely perfect. Every choice creates both good and bad experiences. She also learns that many of her regrets were based on wrong ideas. She believed she had ruined her life, but she starts to see that she was too hard on herself. The more lives Nora experiences, the more she values the things she already had. She realizes that small moments, friendships, kindness, and hope can make life meaningful. Finally, Nora understands that happiness does not come from finding a perfect life. It comes from accepting life as it is and making the best of the opportunities in front of us. With this new understanding, she chooses to live again. She returns with a stronger desire to keep going and appreciate her life. The message of the Midnight Library is simple but powerful. We should not spend our lives trapped by regret. Instead, we should focus on the present because every life has value, and every new day brings another chance to grow.